Hello there, my name is Artie, I'm from the Raptor's Den. This is our first vlog and we have a lot to talk about. Many things I wanted to tell you and many questions to answer. And most importantly, to find a winner for our raffle on Twitter. So without further ado, let's start, because we don't want to make this video hour long. Some of you may know this already, but we started this small business as a hobby years ago. Back then, only my fiancé worked on small sculptures and artworks. First 2 years passed really quietly, nothing big happened at Raptor's then. Then we had to make a decision because this hobby was not really a profitable idea. Either we give it up and search for something else to do with our lives, or move forward and evolve into something much better. Then I joined, left my workplace and started to make first aid partials for sale. We had some sales, some small commissions, and it seemed this is the right track to be on. Keeping the hardware, making fursuits, and sometimes link these two together. In the year 2020, before the COVID kicked in, I found out about Vader-San species called Synth and thought I maybe could make one of these. Started working on the first prototype while making fursuits. Half a year spent on the first prototype, trying out a lot of ideas, with several failures on the way. But 2020 summer, the first prototype was born and kicked in our Twitter pretty much. We got tons of appreciation from the community, many questions and lots of commission requests. So why don't we go into a bit of questions and answers. So under our first prototype video on YouTube, I'm just going through to see some of the questions we got in this past 1 year. So first question, how much will the head, tail and hands would cost? Well, that's a really good question, and we already have a commission price guide that you can check on our Facebook, for Affinity, Twitter and social media sites we have. The price is really dependent on what exactly you want and how complicated it is, because I've seen some really nice designs and some really hard designs to make. But if you have enough imagination, anything is possible. So there is another question on our Twitter. I love it, but how do you see? Well, that's a really good question. We got this a lot, like how good is the vision from one of the helmets. And actually I have to say that it's really nice, because the whole visor you see on the top of the head, the black part is actually a bent plexi, which is called smoked plexi by the manufacturer. We hand bend this with heat, and you can actually see this procedure on our YouTube. Basically, the whole visor is something you can see through from the inside, but it's really hard to see anything which is inside from the outside. Okay, another question we receive a lot of time is the questioning that we are doing proto-gains through. We never did one. I have to tell you that Synth visors is a much easier project to make than proto-gain visors. Why is that? Because proto-gain visors are more or less round, and they have plus curvatures compared to the Synth visor, and we are not really capable of doing this while just simply bending the plexi with heat. It's just simply not possible. So the only thing we can do actually at this moment, if you want us to make you a commission for proto-gain, is to order visor and extra parts from Kyborg Studio, and we can work with that and make you a proto-gain. Mind if I ask what the various parts are constructed from? Actually, we are using a lot of cosplay materials, EVA foam, Worbla, different type of Worblas. We are using foam clay, rubber coating. For the paws, we actually use pebovino, or it's some places called crocovino, which is actually a fabric. That's all for the questions for now, and we are moving forward, because if you remember, we had a Twitter contest, a raffle, where you can actually win a set of synth paws. So let's see what was the most comments I really endorsed. I have to say a huge thank you all of you guys, because of your really great advices and really great suggestions. Let's start with the oldest one, what was really nice. This one from Araz. I will think about private Telegram, Discord to help people with their own work, just off-topic chat. Discord, that's a really good idea. Probably we're gonna do that. We're gonna open a private Discord for all of our supporters. It will give us a better communication platform to all of the community. Patrons are listed at the end of the tutorial videos. That's a really good idea, and we talked about that. And in this video, in the end, you will see them. And from now on, in every tutorial and every videos, you will see our patrons list. Access to patterns, yes, that's actually working. I mean, yes, we are doing that already. I think something that will be a cool addition to the Patreon site will be little mini DIY projects that pretty much anyone can do. That way they have something to entertain them a little bit while they wait for something like a full suit headpiece, etc, etc. So, the only problem with that is doing mini DIY projects and making videos of them requires a certain amount of time. And we don't really have that because we are fully working on the synths at the moment. So this will take a lot of extra time from us to actually make DIY projects, and we are not really a DIY studio. And this is this one from Agi. I hope I am spelling correctly. So, simple guides for Nichits, I don't know what that means. Okay, it's some kind of a disease or what? Okay, never mind. So probably nichists. Okay, and come on, but no need to give away trade secrets. It's just nice to see different methods between makers for common things and rarer things too. Always got to do early access stuff for basic tiers. Then I suggest to have tutorials, patterns and resource files available to higher tier patrons. If the platform allows, you could also do occasionally raffles for patrons to give away stuff like this. Well, the problem is with raffles that Patreon has a very strict rule set, and they really don't allow creators to make raffles on Patreon because it's considered as a gamble in a lot of countries, maybe like a tier system. Rewards working from low to high. Early access to videos, extra behind the scene videos, tutorials maybe, some rewards, like maybe a Synth Minecraft skin, maybe an art commission for some higher people, or the ability to enter raffles for that stuff. Extra behind the scene videos, I'm not sure I can do I can make 2 videos in one time, just for that. Tutorials maybe, yes, we are doing tutorials on our YouTube constantly, and I want to increase the number of them. Some rewards, like maybe a Synth Minecraft skin. We don't really know how to do that, we never did that, and we don't have anyone who can do that in our team. Okay, this is from Reno. I joined the Patreon for more synth content. I know it's been said, but having video tutorials would be a nice reward for us. So it should be in a higher tier, considering you will be commissioned less for what you're teaching. For lower tiers, maybe a Discord for us patrons, though you need to moderate it. Mid-tier could get a one-time mini Raptor keychain RD pin in the mail, could be random or we pick one. It's just me, but maybe have more tiers in the future for different budgets, maybe another Raffle like this. That's pretty good, I'm considering. $1 tier, photos, videos of the suit making process. $5 tier, VIP sketches, diagrams, useful resources. $10 tier, access to 3D files and models. $30 tier, fast lane for commission queues and personalized monthly rewards. 50 tier, and hours per month one-on-one mentoring. Oh my god, that's a really good one. Seriously, this comment here from Manuel is actually the most compact, most straightforward, and well, almost the best of them all. So I'm really considering choosing you as a winner for now. Okay, I think I can narrow down to 3 comments. One of them is Manuel, another one is Reno, and the third one is Kazabi. So I have to decide from the three of them, because you guys are all gave us really good suggestions, but this is a really hard choice and I have to make it. So let's see who will win.
Much later.
And the winner is Manuel. Yes, you, my friend, just won yourself a Synth ball set. And I am gonna explain why. Because he made his comment really consistent, compact, easy to understand, and I believe the only thing he might missing is actually the Discord server. But apart from that, if we are going to add it to the $1 version, I believe this could make a really good pateron setup. With the photos, videos, you can get it on our Discord too. You can get in for $1 tier. For the $5 tier, VIP sketches, diagram user for resources like downloadables. Yes, perfect. $10 tier, access to 3D files and models. I am completely on that. The 30 tier, fast lane for queues and personalized monthly rewards. We have to think a little bit about that part, but it's really nice and I already like it. 50 tier, 1 hour per month, one-on-one mentoring. This is something we have to think about, because until this moment, if someone reached for us, either on Twitter or Facebook or anywhere else, Discord, because we got to talk a lot of people. I mean, I talked with a lot of people. If you ask a question, I am taking the time to explain it and answer it. It's not something you should pay for, in my opinion, at least. Because I like to talk with you and I want to keep this up. So in the future, we're going to change that, and we're going to set up a Discord server, that's for sure. And we're going to give you more and more stuff and change our Patreon to reflect this. Okay, that's all what I wanted to say for now. Okay, the only last thing I wanted to mention is the importance of our Patreon, which is the reason why we did this raffle. Currently we are working in a pretty small workshop, where we don't really have an opportunity to make a full body synth suit. To continue the research and development of the project, we have to move our workshop, and we did our life to a new place. And this is where you guys came into the picture. Our patrons and the community helped us move forward and made us able to buy a lot of new tools to the workshop. And we are grateful for it and for lots of love we receive. And for now, we would like to ask for your help again, so we could move to a larger workshop. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you like it, I hope it was not too long. And please leave your suggestions, questions and comments down below. And have a good one. Bye bye!